Hi guys, Crypto Mark here, back in the garage with some more crypto thoughts at this moment in time. I've been studying the markets, as everybody has, looking at the whole crypto space, and I'm coming to the conclusion that this is going to be probably miles more explosive in terms of volume and numbers that crypto can do compared to what we probably all thought would happen. And I think the real game changer in all of crypto and a complete landscape changer were the ETFs. What they effectively have done is legitimize crypto. And previous, I'm sure if you've been around a while, you remember crypto was thought of as sketchy. Criminals used it. Going to zero, it's nothing. How can you have digital money? You know, all of these things back a couple of years ago, even, to be honest with you. But back more like 5 years, whatever it was. And I think, yeah, that was how crypto was seen. And there is a stat, I'm sure, from the last bull run that I think it was about 4% of the world's population had some sort of crypto involvement. 4%, which is basically nothing, nothing essentially. So the Bitcoin ETF came out, the ETH ETF came out later on, and I think people were sitting watching, waiting for things to happen, waiting for Bitcoin to moon up immediately, and that didn't happen. And I think that's just probably a bedding in process where people that had never heard of crypto or weren't into it and looked into it at all, that give them some time to look and think about things. And obviously the halving happened and all the other things. I think it's just gearing up to be a big crescendo and a big blow off top like nobody's seen. And everything will just rip like crazy. It's amazing how quickly things have gone this past week with XRP, HBAR, to name but two. And that is probably just whetting the appetite of people a little bit more to see that these players have been sat on the sidelines effectively doing nothing for so long, and then in a heartbeat they've just took off. And then what you're seeing now, I think it's pretty evident, is different chains having pumps at different times. Solana's been pretty solid throughout. And again, there's an ETF application in for Solana now, I've seen. But like BNB has just started to break all-time highs out of nowhere, out of left field. Sui had a run. Tron had a run a while ago. Cooled right off. Had a massive run again these past couple of days. Ton had a run a while ago. Again, cooled off. That's the money just circulating around. It's the same money, effectively, that we've seen in the market for probably all the bear market, more or less. It's the same set of money that people have, and it's just getting moved around. Like the volume wasn't going up dramatically. It's the same money just coming out of one ecosystem into another, playing the field there, coming out, moving around. And now what we're going to find is that money will still do that, but there'll be new money come flying in as well. Helped very much by big exchanges listing meme coins out of nowhere as well. Coinbase have listed some recently, and I've seen word that they're going to list Turbo as well, which is a project that I've been involved with more or less from the start, actually. It's got a great story as well, in the sense that the guy had it made for him by ChatGPT. There's a video on YouTube, definitely worth a watch. The guy changed him and I think that's his daughter, I think that's his daughter's life forever, effectively. He had it created by AI, got ChatGPT to design it, said I've got so much money, and then they designed it, and then when he needed to make some tweaks to it, I think it was going to cost more money, so he like crowdfunded within a Telegram group or something similar to that, to raise the money. And then with the money that he raised when he launched the token, he gave the tokens to the people who had donated the money. So it's a lovely story, great story, quite moving. Definitely worth a watch. And I think when new people come in and they see that, that's going to be a huge catalyst for that particular token. Just that story alone, to see what it's come from to where it's gone to and where it will go to. I think for Turbo getting onto Coinbase, it opens up so many doors in terms of especially volume. People can access it. You know, it is on Uphold, it is on other exchanges, but not your big huge. What else is happening? Coinbase have said that you can now buy crypto with Apple Pay and Google Pay, I think it is, or it might just be Apple Pay. But anyhow, all these little things together are piecing together a jigsaw that is just a massive step in the right direction. The American, what's happening in America with the guys who are coming in, Trump and his team, or his team to be formulated, or like crypto friendly people, I'm led to believe from what I've seen in the news, America are going to be investing in Bitcoin. It is what everybody in crypto a couple of years ago, if you could have planned it and pathed it out and wrote the story and wrote the script, it probably isn't too far away from what it is actually playing out right now. So that leads me to think, like, again, I said the other day, all bets are off with where this can go. It could just be phenomenal. It could be crazy. I think it will be, and I think it'll be more than anybody can foresight and like even have a stab at. Potentially we're all miles away, and it could just go enormous. Yeah, frightening, enormous. And there'll be a lot of money floating around, and it'll be jumping from ecosystem to ecosystem still. It'll just be that it's a much bigger pot of money jumping around. So ecosystems, what I would potentially say, not financial advice, is to have a little look around at ecosystems that haven't yet gone, or might have gone a little bit but have got so much more scope to grow and go on and on and on and further. And off the top of my head, and my firm favourite, hands up, and I'm biased because I absolutely love the Ton ecosystem with Telegram. Telegram in itself, man, 900 million users, and it's like all these people flooding in, getting complicated things, doing complicated things with MetaMask or trust wallets and seed phrases and all this. And when people fathom and twig there's an easier way, in a sense of an app you've already probably got, or if not, it takes 2 seconds to download from your app store, and there's your wallet, and you're on that chain, and look at, it's got meme coins, it's got utility, it's got all sorts, it's got much more to it than even just crypto. It's got all these mini games, the apps, the sites, the dating sites, there's all sorts of stuff on there, ready to be massively expanded upon. And I know the guys at Ton are like working furiously to make it the best that it can be, in which in my eyes is the potential to be one of, if not the best ecosystem that there is. So does it make sense to buy some Ton? It's at its all-time high again, but that's infant. That's in its infancy still, as far as I can see, in terms of the distance it's got to go. Talk about like fair value, like what's fair value when you're buying something? What's it worth? What's its capability? What is Ton's capability? It's off the scale. It really is off the scale. And if you've got the right bums on the right seats developing, which clearly they have, they're moving. They're coming up with all sorts of initiatives, the Memelandia, all sorts of things going on in the background. And probably, well, there will be things that I don't even know of that are being developed, and they'll catch everybody by surprise. Yeah, so I'm packing more in. And what will happen is people will make lots and lots of gains on lots and lots of tokens, and then there'll be some lottery players where they made probably more than they expected to make, and then there'll be an element of just gambling coming into it. Hey, where can I go? What can I do? this looks good, this narrative. And if people get the narrative and get the idea behind TCAT, then it could become one of the largest tokens, period. Market cap size. The story behind it, again, it's got a story. It's got burns, it's got a history, it's got a documented track record from the beginning. Guys making videos like me, but alright, mine are like poor in comparison to other people's. But you know, everyone learns and everyone starts somewhere. But there's guys documenting full journeys from where it started to where it's going, and it's got an interesting story. And it's got a narrative of the PPP mindset, a different change up narrative of everybody embracing, everybody helping everybody, and what's better than everybody helping everybody and everybody making money. I think it's pretty much where everyone would hope to get to in their crypto journey. You know, everyone's making money and you don't have to sweat on you're being rogued, and you know, all the not so nice things about crypto which do come into play. Everyone's seen, you know, coins shilled and people buy, and then the next thing it's all the money's gone and everyone's lost everything. You don't have to worry about that side of things. So not financial advice, do your own research and all those good things. By all means, have a look back at some of my previous videos for ton related content, in particular with regards to TCAT, and of course ton season, which is another token on the ton ecosystem. And when this thing lands like a good one, like I'm sure it's going to, it will be ton season. So there you go, that's the name of the token. Just a little heads up. Yeah, like I say, not financial advice, just wanted to make a relatively short video. This is shorter than I normally make, a little bit rambling potentially still. Please feedback, any likes, comments, shares, all that good stuff. But strap in, yeah, that's what I'm doing, strapping in and getting ready to go. So yeah, thanks guys, I'll make another one shortly. Cheers.